Greetings, YouTube land. I'm Boris. I am the keyboard player from the band called Bigelow's Treehouse. We are preparing for a show at the Art Boutique in San Jose. And recently we got together as a trio, Gilbert on bass, Andrew on guitar, and me on keyboards. And we recorded a rehearsal version of one of our songs called One to the Nines. And I'm about to make a quick video of our rehearsal. So I am using an open source application called Shotcut to make this video. I really like this video editor. It's very intuitive, easy to use. So we have a recording that we did with my Zoom L12 mixer where we recorded the guitar, bass, keyboards, and vocals directly into the Zoom, and then I mixed down the audio and came up with this MP3 file. So first I'm going to import that into the music track, and then I am going to drag, let's see, Gilbert, and then Andrew, and then me. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the audio in all these tracks. So I'm going to find a conspicuous part of the audio. Let's zoom in so it's nice and precise. Okay, so let's look at this transient right here. So I'm going to line up the other videos so that they line up with this transient. Let's line that up like so. Okay, and then we're going to do Andrew's track like that. Yeah, looks about right. Okay, and now let's line up Gilbert. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play the audio, and we're just going to make sure that the audio and the video are lining up. So I'm going to mute the video tracks. I'm going to mute the audio on the video tracks. I guess they're already muted, so that we're only hearing the audio from the MP3. And then right now we're also not showing the video for Andrew and me. We're just going to show the video for Gilbert. So let's see how that looks. Looks like his fingers are moving in sync with the music. Looks pretty good. So let's see what Andrew looks like. Let's let his vocals come in.
Scared junk try to trick me. Dirty draws on the floor.
The preview is a little bit the frame rate is a little bit low on the preview, but I think it's close enough. So let's see what the video of the keyboards looks like.
Just distractions to trick me.
Okay, looks pretty good. So now that we have all the audio and video in sync, we need to decide what are we going to show. Usually what I do is, my rule of thumb is that I will show the video of the thing that is conspicuously happening at that point in the song. So the first thing that you hear is the piano. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the piano, and I'm going to cut, well, let's just see how far that gets me. Okay, so I heard a little bit of guitar there. So I'm actually going to bring Andrew in there. I think it happens right there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut Gilbert, and I'm going to cut Andrew, and then I'm going to cut myself. Sounds strange when you say it that way, doesn't it? Okay, so we can get rid of this, and get rid of this. Now you'll notice that it's not destructive editing. So for example, if I want to bring that beginning section of the bass back in, I could just drag this back in if I ever need to. So we're just telling Shotcut that we don't want to be showing the bass in the beginning. So we also don't want to be showing the bass at this point, and I want to show some guitar here. So let's see what that transition looks like. Okay, so maybe right now, I think I'm going to bring the bass in right here. And what I like to do is I like to make the transition right before the beat, not on the beat, because I think it's too jarring if you transition right on the beat, because the viewer needs to be able to sort of anticipate what's going to happen next. So let's watch this again, and then right before the one of, what is it, the second or the fourth measure, I'm going to stop it. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I'm going to cut it there. And I'm going to get rid of the guitar. And I'm going to bring in the bass. Okay, let's watch that transition. There we go. Okay, now the keyboards are going to come back in here. So I'm going to switch from the bass back to the keyboards. And notice I have snapping turned on, so it's going to snap to where the cursor is. So this transition is going to be nice and tight. Okay, let's watch both of those transitions. There we go. Okay, and maybe I'm gonna transition to Andrew right when I hit those chords. So I think I can see in the transient where that happens right here. Okay, so once again, cut. And all that glitching that you're seeing, the popping, that's only for the preview. So when you export the final video, it's going to look nice and clean. You're not going to be seeing those glitches and pops or hearing those pops. All right, so let's see what that looks like. We're going to go back to the guitar and vocal.
Scattered junk try to trick me. Dirty drawers on the floor.
So as you can see, I'm mostly just following the same pattern. I'm just kind of following the song, and I'm listening to whatever jumps out as being conspicuous, and then I show that. I'm not really super rigorous about watching every second of every video track. Inevitably, you're going to lose 2/3 of what's there, and that's fine. I'll just watch what I end up with, and if something looks completely out of place, then I'll swap in a different video track. Otherwise, I'm not really too worried about what I keep and what I lose. All right, let's watch this, and then I think we're going to wrap up, since you've probably got the idea at this point.
Scattered junk try to trick me. Dirty drawers on the floor.
I didn't like that. I did not like that transition. I think I'm gonna swap in the bass when he sings "Dirty Drawers on the Floor." Okay, and we're snapping, and let's bring in the bass. Okay, let's try that. See if we like that better.
Scattered junk try to trick me. Dirty drawers on
There we
the
go.
floor.
Okay, and here we're going to bring the vocals back in. So let's cut. Slide the bass back. Slide the guitar in. Okay, let's see how that looks.
Scattered junk trying to trick me. Dirty drawers on the floor. Just distractions to trick me.
So I think I'm going to slide that in just a fraction of a second because I think that transition was just a little bit too late. So I am going to, oh yeah, I'm going to move the cursor so we can still continue snapping. Yes, that actually made sense. It was confused about where it should snap or which edge it should snap to. Okay, let's try that.
Try to trick me. Dirty drawers on the floor. Just distractions
Nice.
to trick me.
All right, and from there I just go through the rest of the song and then I cut from one person to the next depending on what feels good, what sounds good. And after about an hour of this, I have a pretty decent quality live video that we can upload to YouTube so that our fans can see what we've been working on, get involved in the creative process. So yeah, everybody wins. Cool stuff. Hopefully that gives you guys a rough idea about how to get started with editing a music video in Shotcut. And thanks for watching.